Bruno and the Lost Woods Adventure. A story of courage and kindness. In the quiet little town of Maple Ridge lived a golden brown dog named Bruno. He wasn't the fastest, the biggest, or the strongest dog in town, but he was the kindest. Everyone loved Bruno because he helped anyone he could. Kids walking to school, elderly neighbors carrying groceries, and even birds that fell from their nests. But Bruno always dreamed of something more, an adventure that would prove kindness is the greatest power of all. Evergreen Tree. The mysterious night. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the hills, a loud knock echoed across Maple Ridge. It was little Emma, tears in her eyes. "Bruno, my baby brother Danny is missing. We think he wandered into the Lost Woods." Everyone knew the Lost Woods were deep, dark, and confusing. No one went there at night. But Bruno stepped forward, his tail stiff with courage. He barked loudly, as if saying, "Don't worry, I'll find him." Emma hugged him tightly, whispering, "Please bring him back. You're our only hope." Evergreen Tree. Paw prints into the Lost Woods. Bruno dashed toward the woods. The night was cold, the wind howling through the tall trees. But Bruno kept running, nose to the ground, following Danny's tiny footprints. As he reached deeper into the forest, he saw glowing eyes shining from the trees. A pack of raccoons stood in his path. The biggest raccoon hissed, "What business do you have here, dog?" Bruno didn't growl. He didn't show fear. Instead, he lowered his head politely. "I'm looking for a lost child. Will you help me?" The raccoons looked surprised. No one ever asked them for help. Humans usually chased them away. The leader nodded slowly. There was a small human crying near the river. "Follow us." Kindness returned with kindness. Thanks to the raccoons, Bruno quickly reached the riverbank. Cloud with rain. The storm and the river rain started to fall. The river rose, and the water rushed dangerously fast. Then Bruno heard it. A small, terrified voice. "Bruno? Is that you?" Danny was trapped on a rock in the middle of the river, shivering and crying. Bruno barked loudly, signaling, "Hold on, I'm coming." But the river was wild. One mistake, and Bruno could be swept away. That moment, a giant shadow moved beside him. It was Max, the old, wise deer of the forest. "You helped my injured fawn last spring," Max said gently. "Tonight, I will help you." Max knelt down, forming a strong bridge with his body across the narrowest part of the river. Bruno carefully stepped across Max's back and reached Danny. He nudged the boy, licking his face to calm him. "It's okay," Bruno seemed to say. "I'm here." He pulled Danny onto his back and slowly crossed back over Max, who held strong even as the water pushed against him. Dog Redheart. The return to Maple Ridge. By sunrise, Bruno and Danny reached the edge of the forest. Emma, the family, and the townspeople rushed forward in tears. Danny hugged Bruno tightly around the neck. "You saved me. You're my hero." The mayor stepped up, wiping his eyes. "Bruno, you showed us something powerful tonight. Bravery is great, but kindness is what brings everyone together, even animals of the forest." Sports Medal. The town's kindness hero. The town held a special ceremony. They placed a shining golden medal around Bruno's neck for courage, friendship, and endless kindness. Bruno wagged his tail proudly. He didn't care about awards. He was just happy Danny was safe, and that kindness had turned strangers into friends. From that day on, whenever someone in Maple Ridge needed help, they always said, "Call Bruno. He has the heart of a hero."